Of these two pictures, what looks the most sus to you? And no, it's not the one that says not sus. Okay, maybe it is. However, both of these pictures look completely normal. Nothing weird or nothing sus about them, except that one of them does have a hidden file buried inside of it. The only way you can access it is with this tool that you probably never heard of. Let me show you real quick.
All right, to get this done, I'm gonna need two things. First, we're gonna go to this website called OpenStego.com. I'm gonna download the software that I need. It's gonna take me to their GitHub, and I'll just go to the releases and just click on the .exe file. I'll save it in my download and just quickly go through the setup process. Just agree to this, next on all these, and just wait for it to install. All right, it's done installing, and this is what it looks like right here. The next tool that I'll install is called VeraCrypt. I'll quickly go on their website and head over to downloads. I'll just download the Windows file that I need right here and just again go through the setup process. Okay, so this is the file that I'm going to be hiding for obvious reasons, of course.
All right, so this is the image that I'll be using. For the message file, I'll select the Chun-Li image, and then for the cover one, I'll use the Kurt Angle image. All right, I'll give it a quick name, not sus.png. I'll leave the encryption algorithm the same, and I'll give it a password. Okay, now if I hit hide data, it should hide the data. Just let it load real quick, and I'm faced with an error. I don't know why I'm getting an error. Okay, it never hurts to try again, so I'll try one more time. All right, it's loading again, so hopefully this time it's going to, yeah. All right. I think what happened was I needed a PNG file for the cover image, and so hopefully with this one it should work. All right, nice. We're getting a success pop-up. So the image got saved, but I don't know where exactly. And I've been searching for like a good amount of time now for the location of the file, and I still can't find it. So might have to repeat this all over again. All right, so I went through all the same steps again. Put in a message file, cover, a name, password, and then I hit hide data. And my computer froze. After doing these steps for I think the third time, hopefully we can get it right this time. Right, it was successfully hidden. Hopefully I can actually find where it is. Right here is the file. If I click on it, it should just look like a regular old image on my computer. Nothing out of the ordinary about it. All right, to actually see what the picture has within it, I just have to go back to the same software, go to the extract data tab, and for the input file, I'll select the image that has my hidden file within it, and then for the output, I just select a location where I want the extraction to go. And then lastly, I just provide the password that I used to actually create the hidden file. And if I just head over to documents, then my file should be there. Yep, right there. My only issue with this software is I just don't think it's as secure as I want. I need a little more. Something to truly hide the sus picture that I got here. And that's where VeraCrypt comes into play. This is what the software looks like, and I actually couldn't record before because they have a built-in security measure to prevent you from screenshotting or recording. To get started, I'm just going to create a volume. I'll just leave it on the first selected one. We're going to select hidden volume. I'll just leave it on normal. Prompting me for a location. I think I'll just keep it on my desktop for now. And outer volume. Oh, okay. Oh, so we can have 2 volumes for this. That's interesting. All right, I think I'll just keep everything default. I'll just give it a size of about 300. Yeah, that should be fine. All right, I'll give it a password. Oh, we got to format it. All right. Wants me to move my mouse randomly. Okay, this is pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie. What the heck? All right, my outer volume is now formatted. Oh, now, all right, it's time for the hidden volume, the actual secret location for our file. All right, I'll give it this size. The size should be fine. Okay, I'll give this a separate password. We got to format it the same way. All right. To be able to actually use this, because right now it's just a blank random file on my desktop right now. I can't open it with anything at all. We're gonna have to mount it. I'm gonna mount it to the drive, and I'm gonna locate it on my desktop and select it. We're gonna first access the outer volume. I'm just gonna provide the password of the outer volume. If I go to files and on this PC, I should see it mounted. Yeah, it's right there. If I click on it, it should be empty. I'm just gonna fill it with a random file so we can test out something later on. All right, I'm gonna unmount it to remount it. But this time, I'm gonna put in my hidden volume password. And if I do that, I think it should be empty because our hidden volume shouldn't have anything inside of it. All right, so if we open up the Z drive, it should be empty, and it is. All right, I'm gonna do the same thing for my hidden volume. I'm just gonna fill it with just a random file. Final test drive. I'm gonna unmount and remount again, but I'm gonna put in the outer volume password. All right, if I open my file and head over to the Z drive, I should see the Kurt image. Yes. Wait, it's actually pretty fire. What the heck?
So yeah, I have two completely normal looking files just sitting on my desktop, except one of them has a hidden file within it, and the other is whole entire secret vault that can just keep all my, personal and very sensitive files within it. And without these two files that I use to make this whole thing happen, then well, I think I got my goods safe, for now at least. Only gonna get pretty interesting from here, I hope.